Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys my final recap and final impressions on Saenai Heroine no Sodatekata Flat, which is on episode 11. Now, this episode right here, the final episode, wow, I guess the way how it ended it, many people say it's a very great finale, and I'm thinking in my mind, maybe I think it did a good job, maybe covering up a lot of things, you know? And those of you guys who watch the episode will actually know what I'm getting at. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Tomoya and Kato go on a date, and we see to it that she wants to cheer Tomoya up, but also because you ditched her at a mall one time, etc. Not to mention of she wanted to do a couple things here and there. And of course they got some clothes, hanged out for a while, went to a glasses shop, and Tomoya got Megumi a hat. And after Tomoya tells him do you feel any improvement or excitement about doing certain things here and there? And of course, Megumi says that blessing software will still be around as long as you're around, and as long as I'm around, you'll be around. And therefore, after getting his encouragement back up, he got really emotional and started to cry. You know, Tomoya, after talking with Megumi and saying he'll continue making some games and so forth, along with continuing the blessing software group, he finally let out his emotions after what events transpired upon him. Of course, Kato Megumi was about to hug him and maybe console him, but she decided not to, which is really funny. And it became what it is. Next day, we have to it that Tomoya went to see Edity and Utaha Senpai to see them off, and tells them that he's really looking forward to Field Chronicles, and he's gonna hype up the game and buy as many as he can, etc. So it was pretty funny. Although, Edity was really shy to see Tomoya because she hurt Tomoya and left his group, etc. But we also see to it that Tomoya, on the other hand, says it's okay. I'm looking forward to you making improvement, and he also tells Utaha Senpai I'm looking forward that you guys make better progression in your careers, and I'm looking forward to it. He says, and he ends up calling Kato Megumi, and Megumi says, "I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I'm gonna cheer you on from the sidelines." And we have to it that he says, "Keep fighting, etc., and don't give up," you know. And of course, Utaha says, "Yeah, no problem." And of course, Eri took Tomoya's glasses and asked if she could keep them. And I think she was trying to go in for a kiss and tries to tell him how she feels about him. But Utaha takes the first one by kissing him in the lips, and Eri went "Hey, you doing?" But the moment I saw that scene no, what the heck is wrong with me? Utaha kissed Tomoya. I was like, oh my gosh, I freaking screamed out right there. If I had a reaction, I would have put it up right away, dude. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, dude. And then Eddie's like, what are you doing? And then Utaha's like, no, you're no longer Mr. Ethical. You're unethical. Why can't you let me move on? Why can't you let me forget about you? After much talk and everything else, she goes I decided my life is early in your hands and getting all seductive with him, and freaking Eddie goes going into a sour bitter mode, etc. It was so freaking funny here and there. I can't believe it, And, taking his first kiss, lip to lip, I'm like, wow, dude. Even freaking Eddie was so upset about this, and the train went missing for them. It was so funny. Not to mention there was some music playing in the credits, and we had to it that Tomoya tried out the new glasses that Kato got him, and apparently she's laughing at him right now, maybe because he looks really funny. And I'm thinking in my mind, how funny is it? And we also see to it that Megumi and Tomoya have a little small talk with each other, and they end up seeing Izumi, which apparently she decided to enroll at the same school where Kato and Tomoya are at. And we see the sidelines where Utaha Senpai and Edity are watching nearby, while Utaha is commenting on how pitiful Edity is, and we see Hyodo Michiru, and it was kind of funny between them because she goes aren't you supposed to be somewhere else, not at your school, now over here? She goes yeah, but things kind of gotten out of hand, so I couldn't just stand around and wait for too long. And we also see to it that Edity and Utaha tells Michiru what the heck are you doing? Yeah, you've been going into the final act of the finale here, and Utaha says, look, you've been basically gone throughout the entire second half, dude. Where were you? what do you think you could do at this point? And she goes like, I don't know. It all depends what happens next, you know? And she was about to maybe head to Tomoya or something. And it was kind of funny right now because, like, this is where they all stop her and strangle her, say, stop trying to act so friendly with her. She goes like, let go of me. What are you trying to say? I'm really am being friendly. They go like, no, you're not. And then later on, Tomoya, Megumi, and Izumi just sees this from far away, and etc. And it looks like to me, Kato tells Tomoya like, let's go, you know? Let's go to our next meeting, etc. And it ends off with finale saying, the end. I'm thinking in my mind, wow, dude. That was majorly pretty cool. So, when I think of the second season, I think I really loved the second season much better than the first season. The first season was like, maybe forming the group together. And then the second season is like finishing up the game and people going their separate ways. Especially for Utaha Senpai and Ediri. When they decided to work on a certain game called Field Chronicles and decided to leave the group without letting Tomoya know until a late time, which is pretty cool and all, and I'm still looking forward to see them grow eventually, although we will never see that because I highly doubt there'll be a third season. But if there is a third season, I will be like, I think I would be watching it, etc. But the way how it ended, I think it was a pretty nice finale here and there. Although things never changed, I don't think like a lot of things changed between Edley and Utaha, maybe because what just happened and transpired in this episode and throughout the entire series of Saekano or How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, I still believe it was still a pretty sweet finale. But aside from that, I thought the second season was pretty much better than the first season in my eyes. Many people could disagree with me, but like I said, it has its like ways of sexual fan service tendencies on men these days, and I won't deny it did a number on me in any other cases, and that's what kind of mostly attracted a lot of males to watch the show. But overall, in terms of development and how gaming software goes, especially a circle making a game and going through certain like trivial drama, I think it did a nice job. So overall, I thought the second season was pretty better than the first season. If I had to make a decision about my score, you'll be asking me because I always give a certain score at the end. It'd be at least maybe a 7 to an 8 out of 10 for me. Although like I see the series has a lot of its like sexual fan service for a lot of boys, men, and males in general, I still think it had a nice run and roll of development for not only Tomoya but for many other heroines. Although like Utaha stole Tomoya's first kiss, etc., which we expected something like that to happen because she's always on the aggressive. Let's just be honest right there. So yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So alright, I'm out for Zero, people. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye bye. Toot-toot-toot.